So, today we're going to dive into a story that's, well, it's timeless. It's about a lesson that I think every single one of us has to learn, one way or another. I mean, think about it, right? Throughout our entire lives, people are giving us advice, warnings even. It's the wisdom of folks who've already been there telling us to be careful. But here's the thing, just hearing a warning isn't the same as actually learning a lesson, is it? No way. A real lesson, that's something that hits you deep down. It actually changes you. And that space, that little gap between just hearing something and truly understanding it, that's exactly where this story lives. All right, so let's set the scene. Our story kicks off in a small village, way out near the Red Hills, and we meet our main guy, a celebrated young hunter named Tamba. So Tamba is kind of this classic hero in the making. He's strong, he's brave, everybody in the village looks up to him. He's got it all going on. But, and this is a big but, he has this one huge weakness. He's got a pride that's so big it basically makes him deaf to any kind of warning. And, well, that's a flaw that's about to be seriously tested. See, one evening, the village elders get all the young folks together because they've got something really, really important to tell them. You can just feel the weight of this moment, can't you? It's this ancient warning, delivered with total seriousness. It's like they're drawing a line in the sand. Over here is safe, but over there, that's a whole other story. So all the other young people, they're listening, they get it, but Tamba, he's just kind of smiling to himself. In his mind, he's just blowing it all off. He doesn't see it as wisdom, he sees it as fear. And you know what? He thinks he's above all that. So what does he do? Of course, that very same night, under this big, bright moon, Tamba decides he's going to prove just how brave he is. He grabs his spear and starts walking straight for that dark forest he was just told to avoid. And as soon as he steps into the woods, the whole vibe changes. The air gets cold, and then he hears something. This slow, heavy, rhythmic sound just cutting right through the quiet. He just freezes, right? Listens, and he realizes this sound isn't from any animal he knows. It's a sound that feels ancient and just, well, totally wrong. And that's when he sees it, coming out of the shadows. It's not an animal, it's not a person, it's something else. This terrifying figure, moving but without any life in it. This is the walking death. And just like that, poof, all that famous bravery Tamba was so proud of, it's gone. He can't even move his legs. His pride is completely useless here. He is literally face to face with the exact thing the elders warned him about. And then it speaks in this voice that sounds like, I don't know, cold dust. It's not angry, which is almost scarier. It's just stating a fact. You crossed a line. You were told not to. This is the moment. This is where Tamba's pride just completely shatters. That big, confident voice he used to have, it's just a whisper now. And he admits why he's there, for the most childish reason of all. He just wanted to show off. And the creature leans in, gets closer, but not to hurt him. It's almost like it's there to teach him the very lesson he was too arrogant to learn from his own people. And here it is. This is the whole point of the story, delivered by the one thing Tamba thought he was brave enough to defy. Real bravery isn't about being reckless. Real courage is being humble enough to actually listen to people who know what they're talking about. Then the walking death just turns and walks back into the forest. It leaves Tamba standing there all alone. But he's not the same guy who walked in. That one encounter changed absolutely everything for him. So when he gets back to the village, there's no bragging, no stories of his bravery. Instead, he just falls to his knees in front of the elders and tells them everything. He finally gets it. His pride didn't make him strong, it almost got him killed. He has finally learned the lesson. And the change in him was, it was total. From that day on, his great strength was matched by an even greater humility. He actually listened. He followed their advice. And because of that, he ended up becoming the wisest young person in the entire village. And Tamba's story? It became a legend. It was a lesson that got passed down from generation to generation, probably so nobody else would have to learn it the hard way. And that's really the heart of it all, isn't it? A warning isn't there to hold you back, it's there to keep you safe. The wisdom from our elders, it's not about being afraid, it's about survival. It's about respect. Which kind of leaves us with a big question to think about for our own lives. We live in a world that's always celebrating the lone wolf, the person who goes against the grain. But maybe we need to ask ourselves, when is the bravest thing you can do? Not charging ahead, but just stopping. Being humble and actually listening